Take two. I don't know if anybody's going to join this one because the other one cut out. And that's something we're dealing with in LA. So hopefully you see that I'm here. Goodness gracious, why? Okay, I can't get upset. Paradise Earth, hello. Thank you for coming to this one. Hopefully everybody starts transferring. Hello, Sean. Paradise Earth, thank you, Jose. These are issues that are happening in LA. It's just cutting out. Skips, thank you for joining this one. I'm sorry the other one got cut out. It's just what's happening is LA's like broadcast system and internet and electricity, it's all wonky. So I think it cut out and I just had to start a new one. So I'm sorry. Hopefully, Sawyer, movie lover, thank you for coming back. Dice Golden, thank you for coming back. Skips, let's see. I'll give it a couple more minutes, see if anybody else joins. I want Mona to be here, obviously, for obvious reasons. Okay, Mona is texting me. I'm on another live. I want Mona to be here, of course. So, had to start a new one. Trevor, thank you for switching over. I am so sorry that happened. I missed out on all your comments. I am so sorry. It's just the electricity, internet. Nicola, thank you for jumping on this one. I haven't seen Angela, but probably the weather, the winds, the internet, the electricity. Fire is over 2,900 in LA. Actually, there's about 7 fires going on. Glad to see you. Vias, thank you. Thank you, everybody who's jumping back on today. That's what I was going to show you, my little pathetic little map. Okay, Mona, thank you. I was like, I'm waiting for Mona to come on here because I need you, Mona. You make us such a better community and the Fry fam, and we just need your protection. So, just to give you a heads up, people ask me what landmarks I'm by. So, thank you, Mona. Thank you. It's not that bad. So, just to give anybody who, oh, thank you, Mona. Thank you. I didn't realize that was there. Soledad, I thought it went out when I went out. Soledad, thank you for jumping on here. I'm sorry that happened, but it's, you know, beyond me. The electricity, the internet, the winds, and that was what scared us yesterday the most. You can hear me. Thank you, Nicola. That's what scared us the most yesterday when the fire, because there's a lot of fires going on. It's not just two. There's big ones popping up all over. So I know Dhar had to evacuate with his family. That one started late last night up in that part of the city. So here's where it kind of started here. So this is Malibu. This is the Pacific Palisades fire, which is like 20,000 acres now. Yeah, Dhar and Laura, sending our love, our prayers that them and their family and their home are safe. And I think that's what I was talking about. But just to give you a sense of what the city... so this is the one that has devastated Pacific Palisades, which is like the cutest gem... was the cutest gem of a city. And I had dreams and hopes of always living there, because it's beautiful. That's where one of Oscar's biggest clients is. The Riviera Country Club. We don't know if it's still there. We don't know if it's still there. And then we are... If you want to come in, come in. I'm just showing a little map of where we're at.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
It's not that good of a map, but he's laughing at my map. So whoever said it wasn't that bad, he thinks it's pretty bad.
No, I don't think it's pretty bad, but okay.
But so this is Calabasas area. This is like the north, where there's another fire that just started. This Eaton fire is the one that's like huge now, 15,000. That's the one that yesterday started to spread north, and it started to affect the news towers. So the news towers were almost going to be lit up in flames. So that was scary. When that happened, Oscar and I are like, oh my God, we got to evacuate. Like, if we don't get news on what's happening, like, what do we do, right? And then, so these are all houses. Like, LA is really densely populated. So there's houses everywhere. We're here in downtown LA area, Santa Monica. So again, very simplistic. We don't have just two roads, but we're here. Santa Monica, Pacific Palisades, Malibu is devastated. It's flattened. So many beautiful landmarks, so many places that Oscar and I, when we first met, we dated, like vineyards that are gone, restaurants, some of our favorite places are gone, and then Hollywood. So we are kind of close-ish to Hollywood, and when that fire erupted 2 nights ago, we were just like, we gotta go. And I packed us up. We are prepared with an evacuation kit. So that's what it is. The winds are going around like this. So it's really windy. It's really like smoky. And it's just keeping the smoke in the city. And that's why air quality is so bad. And so we're here. And for whatever reason, downtown LA is getting like the worst of, of the smoke. And so for all these reasons, when the news towers and when Hollywood, it's called the Sunset Fire, when those two came up, that's when we were like, oh my gosh, we gotta leave. So, yes, Billy Crystal lost his house. I heard the same. I think Rebecca was close to another fire. So, oh yeah, so this is a fire, this is a fire, that was a fire, that was a fire, that was a fire. They've been able to control these. These two are still not, like, maybe 6% contained, which is abysmal percentage, but it's because of the winds. And so this is where most of the destruction you're viewing on TV, on the news, has been happening. So Pacific Palisades, yes, they're multi-million-dollar homes, gorgeous, beautiful homes. This area has a lot of like smaller homes, albeit beautiful, but you know, more everyday people. So you get the celebrities, here because they're close to the studios. So I saw where the studios is. They're like over here. So the studio is like here. So they had to stop filming, I heard, and not necessarily evacuate, but I think it just got canceled, all the productions, because that was close to that Eaton fire. So this is DMS here, Dharman Studios. So do you see how it's just like, my husband's trying to change the lights. Oscar, you cutie patootie. So you're throwing me off now. It looks better though. He didn't like the lighting. He was like, no, you need more light. And only my husband would think like that, right? Paris Hilton, I heard, lost her house. John Goodman did. Oh my gosh. There's so many people. Andrea Spada from Royalty Family mentioned another fire, Brown Mountain. Yes. So when we say that we live by the mountains, LA is a mountain. Like, there's so many mountains.
The year Oscar reporting live from Los Angeles. I belong to my co-host, Jovanna.
You just never know what he's going to do. And I got to love him for it.
We had the mob, and it says right here, downtown LA, you know that if you go this way, you're going to get lost, but if you go this way, you'll be okay.
Really?
Back to you.
At the news station. Why are you such a goofy head? Isn't he cute? Oscar! Everyone's like, Oscar! I'm like all serious reporting, and he has to come in with a mic. Only my Oscar. Everyone's saying hello.
Yes, back to you or back to me? Hello, everybody. I just want to say, sorry I interrupted the news. The news anchor, Miss Jovanna. But yeah, so here's the thing. We're all safe. We want to say thanks everybody for for the praise. Oh, let me take out the mic because I don't think it's on anyway.
It's not on.
So yeah, thanks for the prayers. I'm sorry interrupting.
You're not interrupting, baby. We're happy you're here. They are happy to see you. Look at all the Oscars. Hello, you're funny, you're cute, you're sweet, you're adorable.
This
I
is
know.
too close to me. Can we push it away?
Yeah,
Like,
but then be
no
careful
space.
with all the wires. He's got no space. Okay, yeah. Because then I have to touch that far.
There
Hi,
you go.
Oscar,
That's
you're
much
not
better.
used to going live.
Yes. All right. So now we got a little more breathing room here.
Ninja!
So yeah, what are we talking about?
I don't know. You're the one that came in and made an entrance.
So okay, so yeah, we want to say thanks. Thank everybody for keeping us in our, in our prayers, in your prayers. We are safe. We
Yes.
are good. We literally had to get out of the city just to have a little bit of a breather. And all family and sisters and brothers and everybody has calling us to make sure we're safe.
We don't have brothers.
Oh yeah, well, but your brother-in-law.
You didn't call me.
That's me. Okay, so yeah, so pretty much. our
Oh, so
family.
brothers are brothers-in-law?
Yeah.
Oh, I never looked at it that way. I
Yeah.
guess. Oh, okay. I do have brothers. Look at that. I just thought brother-in-law, but you're right. They are brothers.
It's got your brother.
Oh, okay. I have
So
brothers.
yeah, everybody, all the whole family has been worrying about us. Thank God we're all good. We're far away from the base. What is
Here's a map,
We-
Oscar.
This was the fire out here on the mountains. We're right here by downtown LA. The only thing we got is smoke that came this way.
You
but
like
not
the little
this
map
other
now.
way. So,
But now
yeah.
it's reversing, is the
Yeah,
thing.
now it's reversing, but still it's pushing it out through the west, towards the Pacific, and hopefully it just goes that way. The smoke, and hopefully the fire gets contained as soon as possible. For the most part, the winds are helping now,
Now.
and as you can see right here, no, you cannot see nothing. Bye.
Oscar!
Yeah, so yeah, thank you guys.
I thought it was very. All right. Well, that being said, now that he put a kibosh on my little map, I thought it would be helpful for if any of our family members. So my first live cut out.
Oh.
Oh, I know. I don't know if it's the weather, the internet. We're having
Oh,
issues.
well, the antennas, that's one of the problems. As you can see right here on the mountain, it's like way up here.
It
with a little
says
bit of
news
paper.
right there.
Oh, yeah, so there's the antennas right here. Got a little bit of fire. So there's the smoke. So there's a reason probably why we got in some interruptions and
That was a good
with
word.
with the antennas, all right? So now that you're, cut up, we go back live. Yeah, so what else are we talking about?
Well, I missed my quote of the day because I was talking.
Oh, yeah, me too.
And I have to still do the lesson. So I was going to talk about the little couple in the car as my quote. So, that's a good one, right?
That's a beautiful one.
Okay,
yes.
so this is the quote of the day. It's more of a story. So a lot of you probably saw the images of all the cars that were blocking a street, and emergency workers had to come through. So they bulldozed all the parked cars. And a little behind the scenes on that, if you haven't seen the story online yet, people were evacuating the bigger fires, and a police officer apparently was like, get out of your car, run, because this area is going to be up in flames. So everybody got out of the car and started running. So this is the behind the scenes that we didn't know, obviously, until we saw this little couple where they were like, the police told us to evacuate the cars. So we left the cars. And the thing is, we were evacuating. So all our most important treasures and pictures and documents were in the car. So no longer are they worried about the house going up in flames. Now they're worried about their car going up in flames. So the beautiful, our favorite station, KCAL News, called them up. And they're like, we're so sorry to give you the news. Your car was bulldozed. It suffered a lot of damage. And the little old man was like, okay, but did it catch fire? Are contents still inside? And they're like, yes, everything is still inside. It's just the outside. And they're like, we don't care about the outside. We don't care about our car. We just wanted our heirlooms and our documents and everything that's important. And then they're like, how'd you know to call us? And the KCAL News station said it was because they had such a unique license plate, and their license plate was Unity. Unity. So that was how they knew to reach out to them so quickly versus all the other license plate numbers where you have to actually like do a police, whatever. Because it was said Unity, it struck them as like beautiful, especially during these devastating, difficult times. And so they knew to reach out to this little old couple, and they got the contents from the inside of their car, which were at that point they were more concerned about. So it goes to show that despite the number of celebrities that we have in the city, that a lot of people are like knocking because they're rich and they can rebuild, and these are all the comments I was reading on a lot of YouTube videos. It's like, you know what? We're everybody. We're humans. It doesn't matter whether you're rich and famous or whether you're everyday. We're still humans with feelings. And yes, you could replace a house. That's not the issue, right? Like lives first, right? And that is so utterly important and true. But it's the valuables to you, the sentiments, right? The memories, the fact that like, you know, Oscar and I, when we were driving out, he told you we had to like go like almost 3 hours outside of the city to get some fresh air, like literally to get air because we couldn't breathe in here. There was so much smoke in here. And when I say so much, I want to keep it in context because there are people, you know, dealing with a whole lot more. However, when we passed by his mother's old house, and he pointed it out to me. He's like, oh, that was my mom's house. I'm like, oh, right? Old house. And I was like, oh. And then it hit me like none of these people will ever be able to point out where they came from. And these are houses that have been in the family for generations. They get passed on. You know, they have their children there. It's just, that's the level of sadness that we feel, the heaviness that we feel in the city. When we were driving yesterday for the first time, I didn't want to leave. He made me leave, and I'm so grateful to him. But it's like you feel the heaviness because we're all feeling it.
Literally.
So hi Gift, hello. Happy to see you here. Nira, thank you for joining. We look cute together.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you for that.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I mean, what a story, right? So that was what I wanted to use as the quote of the day, right? Unity. And I think that's why we love the Fry Fam so much, because we're united and there's this unity. And I think that is what we need to bring back to the world, because you all are in different parts of the city, of the country, of the world. Like, you got to bring back that sentiment of unity, that we're in this together, not just as a city, but as a world. And that was what I really wanted to emphasize today. Unity. You know, we're united as a Fry Fam. We're united as humans. We're united as the states. United States of America. And for so long we seem so divided, and it's like we need to come together. This world needs unity. And any thoughts?
Well, you get very serious really fast. I was like coming in as a reporter, and I don't know, now you're putting ow.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you're putting like really the what do you call the focus on what's really going on, right?
And what's important.
So yes. So obviously this is a very serious matter. Obviously we are praying for everybody else that doesn't have a home out there right now. Lucky for us, for the city, is that a lot of people are coming together and putting, you know, stuff together for all these people that don't got anything right now. And at least, you know, to survive the night, to survive the next week, or hopefully next month, doesn't matter. As long as, you know, there's something there for everybody else. We are looking forward to, you know, gotten into something that we have already, you know, a couple of bags already. And hopefully we'll be able to do something that probably will make a difference for them.
Donating,
mm-hmm. Right? And thank God that we're in a position to do that, right?
Yes.
And but I mean, all this is just, you know, tragedy for the city of Los Angeles, our beautiful city. And at the same time, we're so grateful for everybody else that has come and helped us just literally one call makes a whole difference. It makes a whole difference about family, worrying about other family members. So thank you, and thank all of you for your beautiful thoughts, and all the good stuff you've been sending us our way. Your love, we feel it. Thank you.
Thank you for saying that, Oscar. I led the live with that. And yes, at times I'm getting heavy because there is a seriousness to it. And I told him early on that, I was going to be real, I was going to be raw. And, I started out, I did not expect to cry like that, but I did. We're all going to be going through whatever we go through for the next days, weeks, months, years. That is how long it is going to take to rebuild parts of this city. Years.
And there's parts that may not even come back.
Truth.
Because, that's some people sometimes just give up. They just, been in a fight for so long. And sometimes they're just like, you know what, I'll pass the baton to somebody else that might want to get it done. And, there's people that are ready to retire. There's people that just don't, they don't have much fight on them, and they're like, you know what, I'll let somebody else, get it done. So,
well, and I think it's also the some of the land has been so damaged that it's inconstructible on.
True.
So we don't know. We're not like land experts, but that's what I have to believe is also going to create some additional challenges around rebuilding in the same places where we were. And what's so sad and devastating is that we had so many beautiful landmarks in this city, in those regions. And, some are just gone forever now. And that is just devastating. Like the grief you feel when you think of that, or when you watch it happen, it's just like, it's what you're probably hearing a lot of in the news. And so, that was another thing I wanted to say before Oscar came in with his reporting.
Yeah,
I didn't write anything down. This is the first live I haven't written anything down.
Probably alone, but I just wanted to say hi to everybody. And, thanks for having me, even though I just literally jump in.
We love
just
it.
Just wanted to say hi to everybody else. And
I'm like, no, don't leave.
Keep safe and, keep praying for us. And we'll see you soon, I guess, right?
CJ, welcome. Mona, I know you were just here, and you're gonna step out. Are you sure? Now that you changed my whole setup, I'm all confused.
No, it looks good.
It does look better, but it's hard to reach the comments from this distance. We'll make it work.
You just come back in a little bit. That's it.
I have this dream catcher that you can't tell what it is because normally it's not in the shot, so I had to remove it because it was bothering me. Oh, thanks, Oscar. We love you, Oscar. Oh, guys, thank you. Thank you, Oscar, for popping in and saying hello. We miss you already. I know JC said that he wasn't going to be joining live, but that he was going to watch the replay. So thank you, JC. Now that my husband was like whack-a-doodle-doo on us, I gotta tell you, he has really kept my spirits up because he is just Oscar, and he's so incredible, and it's so amazing to be married to someone that can give you such relief and such what's the word? When you, not just relief, but there's a word, I know, he's such an amazing person. Brendan Bear, I agree. Shout out to JC. Thank you, Paradise Earth. Mona, what's that word? Anybody can chime in. The word I'm thinking about is, relief, comfort, support, peace. He's given me so much peace. So many times I was like, oh, and we just give each other peace. And, it's like everything, right? It's not just the human element. It's the animal element, right? The environmental element, like the amount of people who are coming together to help our pets, and all the pets that, were stray in the streets and, suffered from the elements and then the homeless. It's just such a deep thing that you just never expect to experience, or that anyone should be experiencing, especially in this country. And I don't mean that snooty. I mean that in the sense that if we are the powerhouse of or seen as, or sometimes regarded, because it fluctuates given where we've been, it's like, how could this happen in the US, right? Like, how do we not have the means and the resources to do better? And yes, Joshi, I saw we do need better leaders in the state of California, in my opinion, and certainly in the city of LA. So, Oscar said I got really heavy really quickly, and you guys know that is, a part of me where I just, I get frustrated about inadequacy, like just things that shouldn't be. And so, I know being separated from family and your animals, a lot of people were able to grab their animals, but remember, if they're evacuating, the place that they're evacuating to might not be able to allow the animals, so then they needed a place to bring them, and so many places have been devastated that, like, a lot of, oh my gosh, animal hospitals had to be evacuated. So these are just the things you don't think about because you don't imagine it would happen. So any questions? Vyas, I remember your question. How to stay positive during these times? Well, we must, right? We must. And we need to have people like an Oscar who can bring you that level of innocent joy. Oh, CJ, I had no idea. CJ, I am so sorry to hear that. CJ, thank you. Yes, prayers for you and your family. I'm happy that you have a dwelling to pass this winter in, and that you can keep warm. Thank you for sharing. That's not an easy thing to oftentimes admit. And yet you're just so kind and loving and thoughtful and considerate, and so blessings to you that you can remain so positive despite. And maybe that is what my answer is, right? Like, how do you remain positive during such difficult times? And it's knowing that there is a deeper meaning, reason, and that this is a season, right? This too shall pass. CJ, this too shall pass. Vyas, this too shall pass. Right? It is where we're at currently. It is not where we're going to be always. And I think having that real true faith, and that's how we remain positive. We have that real true faith that this too shall pass. This is going to change. Life is going to change, because that's the only thing we know that is a constant. We change. Life changes. And we can remain in faith and believe that we are being set up to graduate to a bigger, better, grander version of ourselves. So CJ, not an easy answer, not an easy situation. However, this is gonna serve you. I promise you, one day you are going to use this experience to catapult you to new heights and levels. I promise you. Vias, you are going to look again at the city of LA with awe and wonder and appreciation for what it is we can overcome. And that is just two examples right now. Whether you're freezing in the Midwest, or you're no family who was impacted by the earthquakes in India, or Tibet. Like, everybody, this is just temporary. If you look back at other really difficult, challenging times in your life, in your lifetime, you will remember that, it seemed daunting and overwhelming and insurmountable. And yet you look back and you're like, wow, I am such a different person as a result of that experience. And we learn and we adapt. And that is the hope that we can learn in this city of LA, for it to never happen again. And that is just the reality of life and of challenges. What goes up must come down, and this is our down, LA. What goes down must come back up, LA. That's what we're going to work towards. And so in addition to that, CJ, our love, our thoughts, our prayers are with you and your family while you go through this transition. And hopefully we'll soon have better accommodations. And just love you, CJ. It is heartbreaking, and it's okay to be heartbroken, right? That's what healing is for. We need to heal our hearts. If that is where you currently are, CJ, then yes, it's okay to be, just confused and hurt and frustrated. But that is presently where you are. That's not ongoingly where you're going to be. So let this fuel you and your family. And let this be an opportunity for growth. And who knows, CJ, I just thought of this. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe it's because you need to bring light into that shelter. Maybe it's because you need to show kindness, show the kindness, the level of kindness that you are always demonstrating to everybody, to a place that needs it. It is now perhaps your platform, your opportunity, your love that is meant to brighten such perhaps the dark moments that people are experiencing in that shelter with you. So please be safe in there. Please take care of you and your family. And please continue to share the light and love that is inside of you, that we experience every day, every Friday, in your comments, in your love that you send to the world. And I say this because, CJ, we are with you, in heart and spirit. And we need you to put that forth into the world. It is now us passing the baton to other people, and everything that you've learned in the last few years is going to serve you and serve everybody else, right? And I know I read you're just getting to the shelter, and there are so many people who are evacuating LA who are perhaps in the same situation, getting to an evacuation center, and this is, all our opportunity to give back, right? So for any of you who don't know, there's this big, huge donation mission at the Rose Bowl. So if you're familiar with the Rose Bowl parade, the Rose Parade on New Year's Day here in LA. It obviously just happened a weekish ago. It's being set up as a donation center for everybody who's been affected. So we're going to take clothes and anything that we can, you know, pass on to serve other people. And what's beautiful is they're setting up like areas for like all the responders that are coming from different cities and states to rest, because they don't have homes here, right? They left their home to protect our homes. And so there's these beautiful like spaces for them to rest and get some shut eye, because these people, these are humans too. Despite being as heroic as they are, they're humans too. They need rest. They've gone without sleep for days now, and they need sleep in order to fight these fires, right? And so let's continue to find ways to give back. And I just, CJ, I wish I was working right now so that I could do more for you. Everybody in the comments sharing your love for CJ, thank you. And I know there's a couple other things that are happening. Obviously, we all have realities in the world that are going to impact, you know, our feelings during these days, because it's going to remind us of things that have happened or not happened, or, you know. So I'm just going to recommend that you be gentle with yourself, that you permit things to come up and not push them away, but process them. We need to make sure that we don't permit this trauma to get locked in our bodies and heart and soul. I think that's really important. I really do. Because so often when we experience such heartbreak, it's like, I'm sorry, I'm reading some of the comments as well. And yes, please cry if that's what you need to release. I just think we need to really be kind and gentle to ourselves and others. We do not know what other people are going through. CJ, Sawyer, Gift, I'm sorry. We don't know what you're going through, especially when we just look at you. So, it goes to show all the things that we're dealing with, individually and collectively. Oh, wow. Everybody who was here last week, let's do our little exercise of woof. All right, let's just lift up some of the heaviness that we're feeling. Does anybody remember what we did last week, where we just, you know, shake it out? Let's just shake it out. We need to shake out some of the heaviness in the cities and states and countries and world we live in. So let's just shake it out. Ooh, singing bowl. I see a singing bowl request. Nicola, thank you. Christopher, hello. Welcome. Nice to have you back. Mona, I saw that your cousins are also in LA. I saw that they're safe. Thank goodness. I'm so happy to hear that. I do see some of the comments coming through. I never want to just completely dismiss the comments. They don't stay on. They disappear. They do like a little vanishing act. I wish they would stay on so that I could read even when I'm talking. But I do see a lot of the comments. So yes, a singing bowl is what we're going to do. But before that, everybody who was here last week, remember what we did. We're going to lift the heaviness. So we're just going to take our hands and put it underneath, right, the weight that we're feeling, and whoof, lift it up. Let's do that one more time. Just physically do it with me. If you guys are sitting or standing, I don't care. Do it, okay? So, whoof, whoof. And I think singing bowl wins. Let's do a little singing bowl. I put it close because I knew I was going to need it. I thought I was going to start off with this, but the singing bowl gives me such peace. I know. Okay, let's do singing bowl. All right, everybody. You know it starts off with a deep breath, so let's take a deep breath, everybody. Thank you, Mona. Mona listened. Do the physicality of lifting up the heaviness. I promise you. So if you haven't done it yet, do it now before I start the singing of the bowl. All right, my loves, you guys are incredible. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for being with me. I'm sorry that the first live got cut out. I had such great momentum, but the lesson of the day is that you must flow with the things despite them not being in your control. Okay? I'm happy to hear that, Sarah. In the end, everything always works out. And if it hasn't worked out, it's not the end. It goes something like that. All right, everybody. Let's do this. 3 deep breaths. I love it. So, yep, let's do it. Remember to continue breathing. I'm so happy you feel peace, Brandon Bear. Please accept my apologies if I gave you too much energy, if I was too real and raw, if it affected your heart in any way. Please know that we are united. We are one. We can do so much for this world. And we can lead with the peace that we now feel. Your beautiful comments, your beautiful love, your beautiful gestures, your beautiful support of each other is just remarkable. I'm so proud of each and every single one of you today and always. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for lending your hearts and your love and your compassion. I see that, CJ, that you feel compassion and good. Feel that today and spread it everywhere you go. We do love each other, Brandon Bear. No, movie lover, you're still here. I saw that you had to run and I totally get it. I totally get it. I think I've gone over, I lost track because I lost the other live. But I love you tremendously. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Go with peace. And just know that we're here for each other, and we love you. Oscar and I, we love you so much. I'm glad he gave us a little bit of comic relief. Hallelujah. Thank you. Please be well. Please. Music to our hearts. Thank you, Mona. I never know when it's enough, right? Because I'm like, oh, it feels so good. But oh, it's helping you with your sad feelings gift. I am so happy that it can be a gift to you. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you are here. Comfort and peace. I'm so happy. This is like the best investment ever. If I can offer you that with this Fry Fam, I am a happy girl. Thank you. In a virtual world where I can't give you the virtual hug. No, I can't give you the real hugs I want to give you. I'm giving you virtual hugs with the singing bowl. I love you all tremendously. Thank you for being here. God is love. Hola Jovanna, gracias por invitarnos. Thank you for inviting us to your video, live video, because you are doing, an incredible job. God is love. Thank you. Al hacer esos videos, for doing these videos. Thank you. I'm trying to translate for anybody who does not read Spanish and doesn't understand that comment. Y mostrarnos que es extremadamente importante para todos. Oh, thank you thank you for making these videos and showing us that it is extremely important for everyone. God is love. Oh, Mona, thank you. Thank you for welcoming God is love. I mean, what a way to end this live, y'all. God is love. And I am just grateful that God was present. Please, please, please feel your God in this moment. And thank you. God's timing, yes. It's so hard to say goodbye, but it will be till soon. Yes, I have been doing lots of lives. I haven't been able to do videos. I don't have a team helping me with videos right now, so I am going live now that I'm not working as much, as you could tell at Dhar's. So I have my Fridays more available to come live with you all. So I am delighted to be able to do it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Big love. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend day. And be sure to give your loved ones big hugs and kisses and just levels of appreciation. So on that note, I love you. I believe, yes, the studios are safe from the fires. Yes, that is the last I heard, that they were safe. It's just production was canceled because it was just not safe to have people there. So that is my understanding. But we're praying for Dhar and Laura and the girls who did have to evacuate. So that's for them. We love you. We love you. We love you. Smile a day and lead the way. Thank you, Brandon. And I'll remember my own, which is stay light and bright, lead the way. Thank you, Brandon, for jogging my memory. I love you. Happy Friday. Thank you for giving me love today. I really needed this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye, everybody. Be safe. I can't shut it down with this in my hand. Bye, everyone.